Alright, heading out on the bush. We got a south wind. Right now it's high tide. And I don't know where I'm going to end up because of the wind. I'm seeing white caps inside the bridge here. Checking the tide at Pond Point right now. It's not even high tide yet. It's on its way to high tide. So it's close. But there's white caps inside the bridge. So I'm not 100% sure where I'm going to end up. Got some places in mind, but we're going to see when I run out there. Throw it out and see what happens. Alright, been trying to get a place out of the wind. It's Sunday. I don't know what the date. February 26th. The wind is coming around that point up there. And now I'm trying to get someplace where I can anchor with the trolling motor. And now I'm seeing all this. So I'm going to try here. So I'm around the corner a little bit. So I'm going to try to sit right here and see what happens. Put it on anchor. Put it on anchor. A bunch of them right there. But the daggone wind is blowing worse than it was last week. So cold yesterday on Saturday. It didn't come out. We had slight flurries and sleet. But let's let the trolling motor settle down. See where I end up. But up at the point, you can't even anchor. It's just. So let's see what happens here. Again, it's late. It's 2:25. But I'm right above 343. Rolling waves, not too bad. But if it's where the trolling motor was coming out of the water constantly, no. And the opposite thing is the tide is trying to go out. It's not going to do very much because the wind is so strong from the south. So turn the engine off. Let the boat settle. I don't think I'm going to throw too many rods out because you can see the boats. The back of the boat wants to turn. Let's get set up and see what happens. See if we can salvage today. You go around that point that it's all white caps and 2-footers. Common here, but the thing is, it's too shallow over there. There's no fish over there. So it looks like the boat's trying to settle down, even if it's on a little bit of an angle to where my waypoint is. You see at the front of the boat is at the blue line. It's the 0.1 antenna pointing forward. It's always where the front of the boat is. So that's like at 7 o'clock. So if I get my lines out here and throw them over here, it's like 7 o'clock. That's where the waypoint is. But I marked fish over here also. I got limited chicken, so let's get some rods out and see what happens. Okay, everything's all baited up. Everything's got chicken on it. That's what I'm serving. Same rods. The Abu Garcias, 5600s on the end. The Abu Garcias 6600s. Next one's in, and then the PC Funds in the middle. They have the rattles. That has a rattle also, but it's all chicken. Everything's all ready to go. I want to get them all out there. See what happens. Still have a massive amount of wind. I'm as far around the corner as I can be, away from the wind, out of the wind, yet still be able to reach some fish as well. I'm seeing fish on the structure scan, and I'm sitting in 6 feet of water right now. Let's get them out. Let's get them out and see what's happening. So I wanted to see what time it is. It's 2:40. 2:40 Sunday, February 26th. The wind, this is the place for you. I got one already. Right here. On top of this one. Two on, and I don't even have the last rod out yet. Oh, he's crossing me up over there. There's the fish. Right here it's crossed over. Right here went down. He's off. Right here. Give him slack. Get this out around the power pole. All right, that fish is free from the engine. That rod is free. I'm on this other line. I think both of these have a fish on them. All right, that's free. That one's got a fish on it. Check out this one now. This is around the power pole also. All right, that's free. This one does not have a fish on it. I've got a fish up in the basket. I got one on the end over there. This is free. That's free. Everything is free except for the one there. The one got off. He was skin hooked in the lip, which is fine. Turning around doesn't matter any. I have to check on my lines for frays and stuff now. But the wind is blowing one way, the current's going the other way. That's why the boat is sideways now. All right, while I have pressure on him, I'm gonna try to get some fish out of the net. Get this guy in now. Man, that was a cluster. I didn't get my last rod out. And so now that I know they're here, this feels even bigger. I'm not going to put all the rods back on. Maybe two. Just hope this line isn't frayed too much. This one is smaller than the one that's in the basket. All right, that was a cluster to start, but it was a good cluster. Ooh. So that's what I ended up with. But happen that fast. That's a good thing. All right, that's what I ended up with. Out there. I'm not going to put that many rods out though. You know, you got a good situation when you say I can't put that many rods out if you can't handle that many by yourself. So let me get some bait on this. The ones that have bait, I'll get them out there. The other ones, I'll check the lines, make sure they're not frayed. The ones that were around the power pole, around the engine. All right, it's completely turned to 180. We do, surprisingly, with all this wind, we do have some current. I am going to put that drift sock out. Even though the wind's still blowing this way, it looks like we got enough current to hold the boat back that way. All the fish I caught are out that way. It doesn't matter. But I'm surprised how much this current is moving. I think because this river has filled up so much, it's got to go back out. So let me get the drift sock out, and then see how the boat settles before I throw any more lines out. Had what, the fourth rod out before 3 of them went down. I got 2 of the fish in. The one big one was hooked just in the lip, and I can see it right here too at the boat. It came off. So let's get the drift sock out, and then we'll go from there. All right. I moved the drift sock over to that side. Trying to pull the back of the boat around. I'm going to put the rod in front here. I don't think it really much makes a difference which direction I cast. I know one thing, I just got to get them way separated. That was a cluster. Scales on that side. Going out, he's going to want to pull these to the back, so I think I'm going to put 4 out and separate them. Got one already. Right here. He's going to the back of the boat. that or not. I think it's the waves. Number 3. Right in the net. He went right to the back of the boat and got right in the other line. That's a fish. That other one's not a fish. That did not take but a minute. Okay, 3. I'm not even messing with that digital anymore. The boat is all over the place. Boat's all over the place as far as moving around. 18. You want to put your finger in his mouth, but I tell you, when they twist, you better be hanging on. Twist your darn. Twist your freaking hand. This is 18. Something you always got to remember. Put the handle on the net right away. Alright, I don't know what happened. Trolling motor was on anchor. I was out there. Maybe the wind was just too much. And I was way the hell down there. So I came in. I am out of the current. Sorry, I'm out of the wind. So I came in. I'm out of the wind. Way more calm here. I'm in 7 feet of water or something. I'm just going to try to cast out that way. I'm letting the boat settle right now. But when the fish are like that, you cannot, there's no way. I had, what, 4 rods out. I didn't get to the 4th one. 2 of them went down. 1 came off right at the boat, so it was hooked in his lip. The other 2 were wrapped around the engine and around the power pole because the boat was moving all over the place with the wind. Boy, I hate the wind. I like a breeze, I don't like the wind. So I'm going to try to stay here in this 7 feet of water and cast out there and see what happens. Like one guy said one time, you want to be comfortable, you want to go where the fish are comfortable. You go where you're comfortable, sometimes you don't catch fish. But also being in that wind is annoying, beyond annoying. So get some rods out. The boat seems to be facing now. The current seems to be pushing the back of the boat around, which is good. Out there, the wind is still blowing 1 to 2 footers of weight caps. I'll tell you one thing, that will warm you up quick. All right, let me get some rods out and see what happens. Again, I'm going to try to keep these far apart. This one's going to go up front, go out as far as I can cast it. That's 100 feet easy. And again, if we had current going back this way, we got wind that way, current this way. I have a 4-ounce pyramid sinker to dig in. I like them better. They dig in better than a no-roll or a bank sinker. So I'll put another one out over here. To the back section. That's at least 75 feet out. Back here, I'm going to go to the front of the boat. I got one right here, one right here, one off the back. The boat still wants to move around. It's a liver freaking piece. Drifts on back out on this side now. Run, bring to the back of the boat. They ran right to the back of the boat. The boat's spinning around now. As long as he doesn't get in the other line, I'll be more than happy. Not that big. I don't know. You're in a little pool right now. Now he is in the other damn line. Yes. And then the other line. I couldn't have separated them anymore, and he swam right into the other line. In the net now. Up that front one's up the catfish. They're all in the upper mid-teens. Fat that dude is, man. How I can throw them that far away, they can still get in there. These guys seem to be swallowing the hook. Got the hook. It's a matter of turning it now. There it goes. Alright, that's out. I have no idea how he did this. They could not have been spread apart further. And he's on the ground. I almost got this. All right, they're separated. Got a fat cat here. Son of a gun. Hold on, son. That is one fat cat. I'd rather weigh him in the net than weigh him in the meat. Then weigh him with the grip. That other rod's got a fish in it. All right, I'm zeroed, and I have checked this. I checked those weights at home. This thing was surprisingly on the money. $19 pounds. Mark, that's the only rod I have out, so I'm trying to keep an eye on that rod. 19-pounder. I think it's wild. Maybe I only can fish with one rod. 2 rods at the most. I can't believe I had the line so separated. He hit that bait and ran right into that back rod. They had to be, I don't know, 150 feet apart, the 2 places that I cast. think it's just on the bottom. One thing, I'm in calm enough water, I gotta take this life jacket off. You know, be unsafe. That or take some clothes off underneath, put my life jacket back on. It's supposed to be 54 today. Warmed up quick, especially in the sun. A lot of heat inside the sweatshirt right here. Cool off slowly, and then I'll put something back on. Alright, I'm going to take this piece of I'm going to throw it out back over here. That rod is way up there. I mean, they're hitting within a couple of minutes. That's every bit of 100 feet out there. Put this back. There is a fish on here. I was wondering why that was staying up there like that so much. Because there's a fish on it. It doesn't feel as big. There's definitely one on here. Well, now, feeling pretty good now. This is, what, 5? Let's hope they didn't swallow it. Not as big. No, he didn't swallow it. With a double, a couple singles, had some get off. Let's call this 5. Look how broad they are. From here, from the dorsal to the belly. You don't want your fingers in there. That is tight. You do not want your fingers in that mouth. Without gloves on. Should add. I don't know how big he is. I'm not even going to weigh him. Mid-teens at least. He was on there the whole time. I was wondering why that line was staying up. At least number 5 at least. Again, always remember to put the handle back on the net. Just when you expect it, you can expect it. Alright, what is this? Yes, these are my, again, Are these making a difference? I'd have to have a slower bite to find out if it makes a difference or not. Boat's facing in the right direction with the stern out to the deeper water. So that's good. That's every bit of 100, 125 feet. Time to put some clothes back on. The reason I know that, being in construction, and many times have I rolled out a 100-foot cord, hundreds of times. And the other thing is, I have it marked in my yard in 50-foot increments when I put line on my rods, so I know. Plus, I've practiced casting different lures just to see how far I could cast them in. So I know my yard's 200 feet deep. So I know when I cast out there, I get a good feel for how far it is. Let's go up this way so I don't get myself in trouble. Chaos. You're trying to zero a digital in this chaos and stuff. It's easier if you check these and make sure that they're good to go. You don't really need the ounces. Sometimes I like it, but for as fast and furious as this is, just use an analog, stick it on there. You don't need to zero it. Put some clothes on here shortly. freshen the bait up on this. It wasn't out there a minute. It wasn't out there 1 minute with fresh bait. Came right out. That's good. Pale. The smallest one I caught so far. Like I said, just put a small piece of fresh bait on top of what was already there. Gobbled it up. Too bad his wind is so friggin' bad. Alright, I'm gonna go back out. Same place. I got one chunk of chicken left. I didn't plan to come here. I wanted to go to Susquehanna, but the wind is too bad. By the time it warmed up enough, it was too late to run up there. In the back, in the center. Didn't want to take a chance to get it caught in that other line. This guy feels pretty good. This is on the Green Ebba Garcia 6600. Feels good. They can fool you though. They look small on the GoPro, and it's not on wide angle, it's on image stabilization and hindsight. So to have those two, you can't have them on like wide angle with it. They look real small. Not a giant, but this being filmed with the GoPro 9 Black. I was trying to do multiple cameras, but that gets to be a pain in the butt when you're editing. It's already enough a pain in the butt. Alright, now I'm down to 2 rods. Both of them are the PC Fun Torrent rods and Chaos 50 reels. To retie with a 50-pound leader on this rod here. I don't think I need it today. I might go ahead and do it though, but I don't think I need it today. Drag it on the bottom. Watching that one. There he goes. See what it looks like. I have no idea how many fish this is. It's got to be at least 8. I guess, I don't know. Hope he didn't swallow it. Try to get him right away. Nope. A lot of fun catching these things in winter. Fun to catch them anytime. I'm not going to weigh them. Probably 12, 15. Alright, let's get them baited up. Get them back out. The rods I got working now are the PC Funds, Chaos 50s, and Torrent rods. A real small piece on this one. Trying different things. Alright, getting ready to baited that one up. That's when the battery went dead. Change the battery. But I put a small piece on there. I want to see if it makes a difference. From a big chunk, you know, I've used as big as my hand sometimes. This one's probably only about that big. So I've only got 2 rods out. So let's see what happens. How can he have gotten off of there? As hard as he pulled. Let's check the bait. As hard as he pulled that little bait, it's fresh. I don't know how he could have gotten off of that. Dude really pulled. Tell me he came off. Alright, he's on this side now. Opposite side. How about the same guy came back or what? This was heavy. I don't have any gloves on. I was doing something when that went down. Long, man. Look how long that thing is. I'm gonna have to get a lens on these things. Look at damn sharp. And it's hard to move. It's hard to believe you put that much pressure and you can't move the fish. Problem is, you lean forward with the net, you're also leaning forward with the rod. All right, head first. Get on your side. Now you can't see it. Carefully up. It's got to be a big one so far. Little teeny piece of chicken. Let me get my gloves on. This dude is fat. Belly. Right up. I've got a rule in here, a meter stick. I know that the front of this is 39 inches on the front, my front compartment here. I'm definitely going to weigh this. Let's hope another fish doesn't go down. If I can get this digital to work. Alright, it's on 0. Bounce at around 25. Bounce at around 25. Oh my gosh. Get a lip grip on him. Let's see how long he is. I don't know where all my lip grips are. Alright, I got one lip grip. £25. You know how long he is. I don't think I'm going to find out how long he is. Let's call him 38 inches long. He's pretty good. Oh. 25 pounds, 38 inches. He's a chunk. Get a picture of him. Put the net back together, whatever you do. All right. This guy's been quiet for a while. That was a very small piece of chicken. Matter of fact, I still have it right here. That's all the bigger it was. If I can thread it back on. That was probably the smallest bait that I've used so far, and it was the largest fish. But again, that's just coincidence, because if the fish is swimming around, he sees something, he's not going to say, oh no, that's not big enough. You're going to eat whatever's available. So let's get them back out. reposition this other one. Once they settle out, you can reel them in. Reel them in 10 feet or cast them back out, either way. Getting late, not that late, but 4:44. That white caps are just rolling around that corner. Lucky enough to get a place out of the main stem of the wind. Lucky that the boat is facing this direction, which is, you know, very strange. Usually it doesn't work out that way. But it's been staying steady now for quite a while. Knock on wood. Don't have any wood in the boat enough. Actually has this meter stick. Knock on wood. 25-pounder, that thing was broad. See, the bigger one I caught here was 28. That was last weekend. Didn't go out yesterday. It was too cold. Didn't get a. I think I stayed in the 20-degree range all day yesterday. We had a little bit of very light snow flurry. I wouldn't even call it a snow flurry. But back to 50-some degrees today. Now I cooled off a little bit. Put my jacket back on. Get that much chaos, that thing will warm you up quick. Current must be moving because I'm casting this line out in that direction, and even though I got a 4-ounce pyramid sinker, it's back even with the rail of the boat. This one seems to be about where I did cast. Let's see what happens. All right, I moved down a little bit away from the point. Out here, kind of where I was before when everything got fouled up, when all those fish hit and got all my lines tangled up. So I don't have much time left. It's after 5 o'clock. So let's give this a try, and then I'm a little bit more in the wind, further away from the bank, but same depth of water. don't really need to throw them far away. I mean, you move out here, you throw them 100 feet away. If I was up there, you know, or out there further, I just basically throw them to get them away from one another. Especially if you have multiple rods out, you know, more than two. See what happens here for a little while. And the sun's going to be going down a little bit. This is kind of where I started in this general area. I think I was out a little bit deeper. When I throw them out, I think I went to put 6 rods out. By the time I got 4 out, I think 2 or 3 of them were already down. And it's got a tangled up mess. So let's sit here a little while, see what happens. I don't know if you can hear the bald eagle over there. Can't see him, he's in the tree. He's over there. Okay, GoPro, stop recording. He went all the way around the boat. He came all the way. He's in the front. That was back there. He's in front of the boat. I'm filming to the sun. I just put fresh bait on. He's up there. How he swam all the way up there, I had no idea he was even on. No idea he was even there. That was cool. Oh my gosh. Out to the stern and he ran. I didn't see any resistance, he just took off to the front. If you had other lines out, you would have really had a mess. Came out easy enough. That came out easy enough. Get him out of the net, it'll be alright. Oh, big boy. Still a lot of fun no matter how many you catch. How big they are, how small they are, they're still a lot of fun. I just put new bait on. I'm trying to use up the bait I have. I don't want to put this one back in the refrigerator. But yeah, that rod was out back. He swam all the way up here. Luckily, he did not get in the other line. Let's get it back out. supposed to go down. I just lobbed that one out there, didn't throw him very far at all. 50 feet is that. Should be wrapping it up, but I'm not. I'm still fishing. Give a little more time and I'm out of here. You always want to catch just one more. $5.47. Nice ending, nice day. Something I didn't do in my other video I'm trying to work on is they call it an exit. I guess I did. It said this is my last fish, and then that February 18th video I had one more rod out and a fish hit that, so I said this is my last fish, so that was the ending. But an actual sign off at the end that I'm trying to work on. Using DaVinci Resolve 17, just started using it, tried one video. It's 57 minutes long, again from February 18th. I've tried it twice and it said did not render, or there was trouble. It takes almost 3 hours to upload it from DaVinci Resolve to YouTube. So I set it up and got one right here. Oh my gosh. So I set it up and it said did not render or something to that effect. That dude was pulling. Anyway, trying to use a different system for editing videos. The DaVinci Resolve is one of the better ones everybody talks about, so I finally got it to load in the computer. But it would not upload to YouTube for some reason. I can't find out the reason why. This will be my last fish. As long as we don't get one on that other rod, this is going to be the last one. Again, when you lean forward with the net, you lean forward with the rod also. It allows the fish to swim out of the net. Clean everything up. I have no idea how my hand's going. Do some arm curls. fishing. Good hook set. Not a hook set, but good hook. Like I say, no monsters, but on a winter day, a February day, sure is nice to get out. Everybody's waiting for the stripers to come up to the flats up in the river. Some people say they're probably already there. It's going to go up. It's just too much wind. So I decided to come down here in the wind. Oh, that wasn't good. Alright, this is the last fish. As long as I don't get one on that rod back there. These are all broad and in the mid-teens. You smacked me in the head. Alright, buddy. Let's roll it up. I'll leave that rod out while I put everything else away. And then, the only thing I put away last is the net and this big Tupperware bin. I'll put this stuff away while we leave that out there. Put this away, we're good to go. Alright, end of a good day, February. I don't have any fish I caught. I got out late. I ran around a lot, looked at a lot of different places this morning, trying to find things out of the wind. Went back and watered a creek, checking water temperature. I stayed looking everywhere, just checking different things. I was out here probably 2 hours or more before I even started fishing. So, it's at 6:02, February 26th, 2023. So, let's head in. Take it off anchor lock. Alright, that's it for the day. We'll head in. I'm the only one on the river again, which is okay. That's the whole thing to yourself. Gotta wear your life jacket, wear your kill switch. Don't do anything crazy.